Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Been getting over a cold, so that's why there hasn't been any videos the last couple days. Thank you so much for checking out the Ultra Pro Wrestling video and the Wrestling Code video. Every once in a while I'll do a roster update just to go back and see if they've added anything or changed anything, and it looks like they changed the Ultra Pro Wrestling website a lot because now you can click on each picture and it zooms in. It looks really cool. Anyway, super psyched for both those games. It's going to be a while before we get to play them because they're quite a ways off. I think both of them, both developers of both games, so Sam and Company and then Virtual Basement, I think they bit off more than they could chew. Once they saw the reception of AEW Fight Forever, they're probably like, okay, we have a lot of work ahead of ourselves if we really want to compete or even stand a snowball's chance in hell to go up against the monster that is 2K. Now, a lot of us are sick of 2K. A lot of us also haven't been playing the 2K games that were originally SmackDown games since the original, so they don't have franchise fatigue like a lot of us older fans do. Like myself, I've been playing them since the original very first SmackDown game on the PS1, and I've played every single version of the game all the way up until now. And yeah, there's a little bit of franchise fatigue, and the main thing that hurt this year's game for me was all the monetization. Like, just monetization out the wazoo. Creation parts, persona cards, multiple extra DLCs not included in the season pass, that kind of stuff. I don't know, I just kind of got burnt down on it. And then of course all the mishaps with your created wrestlers. Some people lost all of their saves, some people lost all of their progression in all the modes multiple times. So I've been kind of scared to play it. Every update they have, I'm like, is this the update that deletes all my wrestlers? Because when that happens, I'll pretty much be done with that year's game and pray that the next one is better. Because there's always next year, you know, and that we've been saying that for years. Anyway, enough about that. Today, I want to talk about the last DLC for WWE 2K25, and, well, it could be the last DLC. They might throw another bonus DLC in there. We have all the way through, the rest of this month, the rest of next month. Who knows? They might add an extra DLC for the island. Anything's possible at this point. They've tried a lot of new things this year. Anything's possible. I mean, who's left? Who's left to add that's not in the game? That's it. That they could add that's coming back, other than like different versions of wrestlers that are on the roster. Anyway, so the last DLC pack is DLC number 5 for the season pass holders. You can also buy it separately when it comes out. DLC number 5 is called the Saturday Night's Main Event Pack. It releases on November 12th, so roughly 8 days as of the making of this video. And it comes with Jesse Ventura, Junkyard Dog, Mr. Wonderful, Paul Orndorff, Sid Justice, and Tino Santana. For me, out of this pack, I was a big Sid Justice fan. It sucks when his career pretty much ended when he snapped his ankle. I've seen that clip a bunch of times. That was scary. I don't know if you guys ever seen that movie Ready to Rumble. He was in that movie. He didn't really speak very much, but it was just cool seeing Sid in a wrestling movie. That movie kind of broke like the golden rule of protecting kayfabe, but then, I mean, now nobody cares about that, right? Everybody knows wrestling is predetermined. I'm not going to say fake, because those bumps and everything you take in the ring, those are real. Like, you're not faking hitting the mat or getting punched in the face if they don't punch correctly, but you know what I'm saying. Anyway, so this pack for me, Sid Justice is the main one. Paul Orndorff, Junkyard Dog I'm aware of. Jesse Ventura, I know him mostly from the old 80s movies. This was way before my time of watching wrestling, other than, of course, Sid Vicious, of course. But yeah, this was before my time. I really didn't get into wrestling until, I want to say, around the year 2000, maybe 1997, like right at the tail end of the Attitude Era. I missed a lot of the 80s. I would sneak watch it off here and there. I mean, my parents are very religious. They didn't like violence, so I had to sneak watch it. So I watched what I could, but I couldn't watch it on a weekly basis and really get into it. I even had a Ultimate Warrior figure and the original like Hulk Hogan figure. You know, the old Warrior figure where his hands are stuck out like he's taking in the power. And it had like the throw action. And then, of course, I forget what his mold was, but I love the Ultimate Warrior figure. I think I still have it somewhere. I used to play with it all the time. He kind of reminded me of a Masters of the Universe character. That's why I liked him so much. And then, of course, I got to sneak and watch here and there when my brother was awake for this Attitude Era, so I got out to see quite a bit of the Attitude Era. Stone Cold was probably one of my favorites. Man, the Attitude Era was awesome. Everybody, the 80s and 90s, those gimmicks, everybody had a gimmick. And then they kind of really like went away from that after the Attitude Era. Now everybody's just like cookie cutter, super athlete. I mean, they still have some gimmicks like the Wyatt family and stuff like that, but they don't really do that anymore. And I miss that. It's like, I'm just me. I'm Cody Rhodes. I'm Drew McIntyre. I'm not like Drew McIntyre, the pianist. I don't know, the piano player. I don't know, just, you know, something random, something crazy, stuff like they used to do in the 80s. I miss that. Anyway, so this is a great pack. Obviously, since I got the season pass, I'll be playing it. The one we've only seen one of these so far, and it's Jesse Ventura, which is the video that played in the background at the beginning. We haven't seen anybody else yet. We saw a little image over on the Mr. Wonderful main Twitter account, or X account. So we'll look at that image right now. Based off this tiny little image, he looks fantastic. I have a feeling they're going to show it tomorrow. The fact that they showed Jesse Ventura so early tells me that they're going to drip feed this. It just makes me wonder who they're going to show last. I would argue that Sid Justice / Sid Vicious is probably the biggest wrestler in here, both, you know, in size and of course popularity, to me anyway. Sound off in the comments below who you're looking forward to the most. But yeah, so is this the end of the DLC for 2K25? If we have a quick reflection of what they've released this year, we've had the New Wave Pack, which released in, what was that, May 14th. We've had the Duncan Destruction Pack. We've had the Fearless Pack, the Attitude Era Pack, the Saturday Night's Main Event Pack, which launches next week, the Farewell Tour Edition DLC Pack, a bonus pack, that was 15. We got the Hall of Legends Island expansion for current gen users, which was 50,000 virtual currency. We got the pre-order bonus, the Wyatt 6 pack. We got the Deadman Edition pack. We got the Bloodline Edition pack. We got the Bloodline Edition WrestleMania 41 pack. There's a lot of DLC that they added in this year, and I think people just bought it. People just ate it up, which worries me for next year, based on how well this Island Mode DLC went. I could see them doing this a lot more. Heck, I could even see them adding in one more Island DLC in December. But who would it be, though? They can't do another John Cena one. They can't do a Goldberg or a Brock because they've literally just added him to the game. I'm very curious who is going to be a DLC if they decided to in December. The only thing I think they could do really is just add more creation parts and more stuff to the island on the back end. Maybe that'll be the focus, just adding in a bunch of more content to the island and wrapping it up so that people are ready for next year's game when it comes out around Grand Theft Auto 6. I'm very curious how next year's game is going to do. Like, will they bump it up to maybe February because they're trying to distance themselves to from GTA 6? Because if they launch pretty close to GTA 6, even a month early before GTA 6, us wrestling fans will buy the game. But with people having limited funds and wanting GTA 6 for so long now, they might just hold out for GTA 6 and skip 2K26 altogether and keep playing in 2K25. Next year will be very telling on the franchise with GTA 6 there. I'm just very curious how it's going to sell. Anyway, sound off in the comments below. Thank you for watching, and stay frosty.
And now she's feeling the energy from the crowd. Oh, man!
Here comes her partner.